Welcome back to Rob and Reel, guys. In today's video, we're doing a sheepshead catch, clean, and cook. So before we get into the video, please like the video, subscribe channel, and turn on post notifications. We got to go out and get the crabs first. We're going to run and do that. The tide is perfect right now to try to get some fiddler crabs. I want to try to throw them around some bridges and ditches and see if I can't find any sheepshead, but I'm not seeing any fiddler crabs right here. So I'm going to drive around until we start finding some, and I'm just going to scoop them up. But the tide's sitting so far back, I don't know if they'll actually be up by the road. Oh, I just saw one. I literally just saw one. Okay, never mind. Scratch all that. They're here. I just saw one scurrying through the wood. Keep my eyes peeled. They might just be farther back. I do got my bug spray on me. I'm not really too concerned about animals, but I'm gonna keep looking. We'll see if we can get on them. I mean, you guys can see the tide is absolutely dead low right now. Oh man, but the water looks so clear because of it. So I might even try to net some of these pilchards down here, which is probably an impossible task, but oh, I just saw a fiddler crab shoot down into the rocks. So yeah, everything with the tide right now is gonna be far back, I'm sure. Fiddler crabs, I think, do need some kind of land, so maybe I just wait for the tide to come back up and then we come back and check it out. But I just wanted to see if there was any like snook or something right here, because you can see how it's a little spill. Oh my god, that other side might actually have some fish, but this side most definitely just has some little critters, nothing crazy. Any crabby crabs. Last time I was here, this place was like crawling in them. You couldn't get away from them. Oh, I see one. They like to hug the ground, so if you're not finding a whole hell of a lot, probably not gonna stick them. Got them. All right, there we go. We got one fiddler crab though. I'm gonna keep looking around to see if there's any easy ones to scoop up, but I mean, it's so cold, they might just be in their little burrow. Although I am cool with one, because I'll be able to at least test out my theories here and try to free line at least one of them. See what we could catch on this. Actually, you know what, why not? I'll see if I could see any more of these guys. In the meantime, I don't see any. Oh, little, looks like pike killifish, tiny pike killifish, but this one crab might bring us all the glory in catching a keeper size sheepshead. Oh, just like I had thought, they're gonna be down low, and this guy's pinching me for no good reason. Buddy, you keep pinching me, you're definitely gonna cease to exist. These crabs are definitely down low. Not cool, not cool. I might be able to make that work though. I might be able to get down there. Either way, he's toast because he's pinching me. I found so many crabs just now. I literally see him crawling through the sand. But these are tiny little itsy bitsy babies. I kind of need the big ones. At least I would think I need the big ones. I've never actually fished for sheepshead before, but seeing babies is a good sign. Look at that, it's a little male. Oh, he just went in his hole. But they're definitely around, which is nice to see. These are all tiny little crabs. Like, look at these. They're like bug-sized crabs. Can't even use them size crabs. Like I could, but the size hook I would need. These are newborn. This is spawn camping. I'm trying to catch one to show you guys. Not even worth trying, actually. They're so small. It used to be like that, but with the big one, like full-grown adult. So I will keep walking through the marsh. Target acquired. Got it. Got it. Let's go. I'm picking you up, Buttock. I'm picking you up, Bucko. You have no say in the matter. Pinch me, I don't care. So most of the ones I'm finding are really small. The only ones I'm really finding are small. This is only the second big one I've seen that I've been able to catch. So I'm 2 for 5 right now, which is super low. Usually all the little baby ones I'm seeing right now would have been like this size at least. So either way, I'm gonna keep messing about and see if I can't find more. There's a lot more right here. Okay, I'm gonna come back when I'm not holding this guy. Let me see what I can do here. Oh my god, there's so many tiny ones, but they know exactly what to do as soon as I show up. I'd be wondering what that is, and that means go in their little hidey hole. So this guy is kind of cooked right here. I could see his claw. Come on out, little guy. See that? Yeah, you were. This is more or less natural selection when you think about it. The dumb crabs get caught, the smart ones don't. And honestly, the species is better off for it, because if I can't catch them, an animal probably can't. But I don't know how much time I really feel like spending doing this. I mean, I got a couple crabs. That's enough to give it a shot. I'll go to the other side where I saw more. We'll see what happens. But if I see any easy pickings like that guy, I can't say I won't try to snatch them up. I would like bigger, though. My girlfriend says it all the time. Bear or human poop? Guys, I'm thinking bear. Looking at that, so oh god, my god, I see where they're all at. They're all on these rocks, bro. I just saw a million adults. So yeah, once the tide comes up, I'll have a better shot at this, but for right now we'll grab a few. Guys, the rocks are moving. The rocks are literally moving. Oh my god. Let me see if I could snipe any off the top with my net. Probably not. They're not stupid, really. There is an absolute buttload on all these rocks. They're all in the rocks. There's probably some outside of the rocks just hanging out. Probably not smart to be staying on these. During the high tides, these were definitely covered, so there's a good chance of them being slick. A promising sign. Unless my shadow sabotages us right now. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Got you. No claws on you because you're a dumb idiot. Got you. Coming with me. I mean, I might be able to just snipe them like this. No. I don't know how bad it hurts to be pinched by the males, but I'd imagine it doesn't feel good. This is looking a lot better. Up until a bear comes and spawn camps me, because I just found bear poop that actually didn't look too dry. But regardless, 3 more crabs. Oh, buddy. It's a big boy. It's a big boy right there. See that, guys? We got a little method going. So if you ever wanted to know how to catch fiddler crabs, just pay me $1 bajillion for this spot, and I'll help you catch them. But either way, we're definitely get more crabs now. So I might bring these to a local bridge and pitch them in, but there's also some docks I could try out. That was probably our best shot at catching a few of them though. So I will take it. See if I could see anything bigger than a nickel. Oh, I did, but they're running back the rocks. And this water is cold. No gatos, no crocs, no nothing. Okay, I want these crabs, man. Oh, big guy just disappeared. I'm really in their territory right now. You know what? I'll leave with what I got. We got a decent amount of males now. Mixed group of about 6. I just saw that. Look, there's so many. There's even tinier ones. I can't even grab them. They're so small, like literal newborns. Oh, he almost got me. Dang. I almost got pinched. Either way, that's pretty good. You know, I'll come back when the tide's high if I start finding some sheeps. Oh, you're done. Toast. I just saw you. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Well, I got a little method going now. I think I'm good, honestly. I got enough crabs to try to figure something out. I think I got an idea of where I want to go to. I'll drive by and see if I can. But, hey. Can't complain. Cannot complain. We got like 7 crabs right there. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, he might have just jacked it. No, I got one.
He got one, told you. Told you they were here, boy.
Let's go, son.
Let's go, son.
Let's go, son.
What you talking about, man?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm keeping it. I don't know. Wait, it might not be legal. Let's go, son. Let's go, boy. All right, guys. So I got to be real careful with him. See those teeth? I just barely got him. See if we could get these trouts out of here. I would love to catch a hole in it. Oh, snook just followed it right up. Oh, it got hit right there. I don't know what that might have been the snook. I'll take a few more casts, guys, and then we'll go to the next light. And honestly, it's freezing. Oh, something blew up right there. I think I need to slow down a little bit. But I mean, mission's basically complete. Like if they're not super fired up, I just saw another trout out in the distance. Then, you know, I'm not too pressed to try and stay out here very long because it is pretty brutal out. I'm low-key getting worked by this little snook. Come on, Bubba. Is this a snook? I'm pretty sure it's a snook. Either it's a snook or a really nice trout. I think it's a snook. Yeah. He was just giving me the absolute work on the bucktail. Beautiful little big boy. Get him unhooked real quick. Don't worry, partner. I'll get you back in the water. Damn, he's got hooked like 3 times over. So he got unhooked a couple times. Not quite the species I'm looking for. Either way though, nice to catch something other than the sheeps. I'm trying to get some trout so we can do like a huge catch, clean cook. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. I almost just lipped it. This is what I'm looking for. Nice little speck trout. 2 teeth. He's looking good. He's going on a dinner plate because he's definitely 15. Got another one. Yes, sir. Oh, nice. Little snook. Can't be mad about that. I'm telling you guys, figs, jigs, bucktails, and I just abducted him. He didn't really have a fighting chance, to be honest. Got him up and out of the beautiful little snook. Hopefully he behaves for this part. Almost didn't. Almost got me good, but nice little snookums. We're gonna get him back in the water and hopefully get some more trout. Please be a trout. No, another snook. Tiny little baby. They cannot resist my cadence. You could go, buddy. Yeah, guys. Figs, jigs, I'm telling you, I gotta get them to give me like a creator code or something. Because these things cook. 2 casts, 2 fish on this light. I want trout though. I ain't gonna hold you. I do want some trout. So for whatever reason, the audio clips in this didn't work. My friend Flacco actually caught one that was a keeper size. This guy's about 14 inches. The one I caught was about 8 inches. But if you look at their teeth, they're just chompers. Like, these things need to get their teeth filed or something. It's just crazy what nature can do. But I'm starting to fillet right here on the sheep's head. Nothing different. The only thing I will say about a sheep's head is they have a super big rib cage, but you could see the meat here is looking pretty white. I usually don't bleed fish when I catch them because it's usually just too messy for me, but I'm doing my best here with this cheap little $6 knife, and I'm just getting the work in right there by the head and the shoulder, trying to get the incision going. It's a super dull blade, so it makes my life really, really hard. But either way, I make it work. We get it done. The sheep's head's cutting up pretty nicely. And that is the rib cage that I've been telling you guys about just now. You can see how far it comes out. It comes out about 1 inch. And this is true for every sheep's head. But I just finished up this fillet right here. A little hot tool on that thing. And we got it separated from the fish. Pretty clean fillet right there. You know, really nothing left on this side. Usually the first side I always do pretty good at. I'm still really fresh to filleting stuff. And it's always that second side that gets me. So we're going to start the second side right here. Just make the same kind of incision. You start up here at the top and then try to work your way down. If I had a really sharp knife, this would go a lot easier. I wouldn't have to use any kind of sawing motion. So going forward, I probably will invest in something like that so that I could fillet fish better, get cleaner cuts, and just make better content. Because using this knife is... honestly, it just irritates me. It's probably a good thing the audio didn't work because the entire time I was just getting really irritated with the knife. But you can see this fillet a little bit sloppier, but not horrible. We got 2 of the sheep's head fillets right here. And after I get this guy done, we're going to get started on the trout. Now we got the trout right here, guys. He's looking pretty good. Trout is literally probably one of my favorite fish to eat. These saltwater trout taste so good. But we got this started. Now their meat is a lot softer and their skin's a lot softer. They're super small scale fish, so it is pretty easy to cut through this guy, although having a cheap knife is never fun. There's a bunch of little nicks and rolls in it from whenever I sharpened it, but you can see the meat on this fish is even whiter than the sheep's head, so that's pretty good. We're just gonna keep working along right here, just making our cuts. You fillet every fish basically the same for the most part. So we got it opened up, separated a little bit. You guys could see in there. We're doing a pretty darn good job, if I say so myself. But the only thing I will say when it comes to filleting a trout is when it comes time to take that skin off, it gets super annoying. So you guys will see that here very shortly. Right here, I'm trying to get through that top part. That's also another part I struggle with currently. But once I get a sharper knife and I fillet more fish, I mean, I'll probably become really efficient at it. Still a pretty good slab of meat right there. Leaving the skin on for right now because I'm going to take them off. And I'm putting them face down just because I don't want the meat to get as, I'm trying to keep the scales away from the meat as best as I can, but we're starting the second side. I think part of the reason why I struggle more on the second side, not only am I cutting on a grooved board, which I always do and I just always forget about, but it's also just because once there's no meat on that other side, I find it a little bit harder to keep it down and keep it in a good position. But regardless, we're still making it do. We're still making it work, doing our thing right here. And so I'm getting the skin off. All you got to do is angle it down so that you could get under the meat. I messed up a little bit there, but then again, like I've been saying, this knife is not good. I hate this knife, actually. Really despise this knife. Me and it have beef. So I'm going to start up with this next skin right here. And I'm probably going to cut through the skin, if I had to guess. Oh, did I do it? Did I do it? I think I did. I'm pretty sure this is when I cut the, yeah, you see me struggling? That's why you need to get a good knife. But Captain K is here. She always debones the fish. I fillet them for the most part. And then she sits and debones them, gets them out, takes care of the bloodline. You know, it's a mutual thing, you know, equal jobs, you know, equal rights, equal stuff. There's a little pin bone from the sheep's head, I believe, right there. And so now she's taking out some of the bloodline. And that's just because that's where a lot of the gamey flavor and taste is going to come from. This looks like it's probably the trout, because the trout I always struggle to get a good clean skin off of. But either way, she's making quick work of it. And now all there is to it is you just got to bread up that bad boy to throw it in a pan of grease. So I took some panko, and I don't put any egg wash or anything on it. You know, when I do catch, clean, cook, and I'm trying to really taste the fish, I do as little to it as I possibly can. So it's literally just panko and some Old Bay, because I really do just want to taste the fish. Because last June or July, I caught a sheepshead on a shrimp, and I tasted it, and it tasted like mud. It tasted horrible. So now that it's wintertime, the water temp dropped off probably 15-20 degrees at this point. They should be tasting better. So that's the mission for today. We're gonna see if they really do taste better. So now we're ready to get these boys on the grease, and it's hot. This grease is ready to rumble. So pretty much the way you test that, you just put a little droplet of water in there, and then when you put the little droplet of water, it'll start bubbling and popping, and that's how you know it's ready to go and it's hot enough. So nothing special about this right here. We're just going to take these fillets and drop them down in the grease. You can see instant bubbling, and that's because I did the water test, so I knew it was ready. You don't really want to put it in before the oil gets too hot, because then I'll kind of just soak up a lot of the oil and be a little bit gross. But they're good to go. Flipping them around, flipping, fumbling and bumbling these fillets right here. And I mean, overall it's looking pretty good. You know, nice golden sear on them. I didn't want to overcook them, but it's never a bad thing, to be honest. They did come out pretty thin. There wasn't like, they weren't the fattest fish in the world. Like, they were keeper size, both of them, but they weren't super big. But right here is the trout, I believe. So we're getting the trout down on that fillet, or that frying pan. That's the sheepshead. The sheepshead looked pretty good. And we're just, you know, letting it sizzle, letting it go. So I'm pretty excited to try it, you know. But everything's looking pretty good, pretty good. Captain K actually ended up starting to eat it before I was able to record her. And she usually isn't a fan of sheepshead, but she said this one did taste pretty good. You see that little facial expression right there? That's what that means. So I was going to try it now, and I honestly think the winter sheepshead were a lot better. Still not my favorite eating fish, but regardless, still pretty good. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications if you did enjoy it. It's 4 in the morning. I'm editing this and 3 other videos. It's actually 5 in the morning. But have a good day. And that is it for today's video, guys. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications if you did enjoy. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.